I've gotten a lot of questions about, hey, I'm trying to reach my protein goals, but I keep going over in my calories. Okay, I got you covered. Let me show you how to do it. All right, I'm back at the house to show you exactly what I ate yesterday to get 140 grams of protein and under 1,000 calories. If that's something that you're looking for, man, this video is for you. It's not hard to make. Always recommend you start off with protein first. So let me show you the proteins that I use. The reason why I like making these videos is because for a while, I used to struggle with getting my protein in. Now my goal is to get a certain amount of protein each day, and I hit that goal pretty much every single day. And these videos I make for you to hopefully help you hit those same goals. Let me know some of the items that you use in order to hit your protein goals. But this is the way I hit 140 grams of protein. How do I know that? Because I track everything. I always recommend you track everything with something like MyFitnessPal, which is free. Download the app, put it on your phone, track every single thing that you eat so you know exactly where you stand. If you ain't tracking, you're slacking. I'm trying to tell you, you have to know exactly where you stand. If you're trying to gain muscle, if you're trying to lose fat, if you're trying to maintain your weight, it doesn't matter. You got to know where you're at. So start tracking and you will really, really set yourself straight. You'll really hold yourself accountable doing that. First up, let me just show you what I did. This is super easy. Now, the first protein I used was chicken, okay? This is just lemon pepper chicken, 8 ounces right here. This is 8 ounces right here. You might be thinking, wow, that's a lot of chicken. That's a lot of meat. It's actually not. Once you cook it, it's not gonna be that much. It is easy to eat 8 ounces of chicken. So just this piece of chicken right here, 8 ounces, is gonna give me around 48 grams of protein. Super easy to make. I make chicken all the time. I highly recommend you add chicken to your diet if you're looking for an easy way to get protein in. This is just a chicken breast, so it's low fat. It's just seasoned with lemon pepper. Let me show you the season I used. Now this Fire and Smoke right here, something serious. Go find it. I get it at Walmart. I'm sure you can get it at other stores as well, but this Fire and Smoke is no joke. So simple. If you want to just cook the chicken, however you want to, you can use some spray butter. You can just put it in a pan, use a little bit of oil if you want to. Use some chicken broth if you want to cook it in that, but just sprinkle some of this on there. I'm trying to tell you, it'll make it taste so good, okay? You can get any kind of lemon pepper seasoning you want. I just found this Fire and Smoke, been using it. Man, it's great. And with the chicken, I just kept it light. The side was just some fresh steamed broccoli, all right? This is not steamed, obviously, because I ate it yesterday, but it's just so easy. Just go get these little broccoli crowns, okay? Broccoli is so good for you, all right? Go get you these little broccoli crowns, wash it off, cut the little crown pieces off. All you have to do is just put it on the stove and steam it. All you have to do is just put it on the stove and steam it. It is so easy. What I like to do as well is spray a little spray butter on top and then throw some Tony Sashers on there, some Slap Your Mama seasoning. It just comes out great. It's amazing. Such an easy meal and it's light, okay? You're getting almost 50 grams of protein in that meal alone, okay? You don't have to eat the whole meal at one time. If 8 ounces of chicken is too much for you, only eat 4 ounces. Save the other 4 for later on. This is a great way to meal prep as well, okay? Let me show you my other protein I use. Bam, you know how to come with the beef, all right? Now this is 96 lean beef. Whatever kind of beef you want to use, you can use 96 lean, there's 93 lean, there's 90, 85. Just know that the lower you go, that it's gonna have more fat in it, okay? So, but that's fine. If that's what your diet fits, go ahead, go with that. Nothing wrong with that, all right? But I went with the 96 lean to keep the fats a little bit lower. And this is so easy to cook. What I cooked up was 8 ounces of 96 lean beef. It's coming in at 50 grams of protein, all right? So you might think, wow, that's a lot. Once you weigh it out, you'll see you can totally eat that in 1 to 2 meals, all right? So that's 50 grams of protein. Once again, you don't have to eat that entire amount of protein at one time. These are just ideas. I'm just trying to show you, if you cook 8 ounces of meat early in the morning, you will have meals throughout the day to hit your protein goals, all right? Then you just kind of mix and match with beef, you can make so many different meals. Go check out a lot of my other videos. I've showed you, I've used cauliflower. I have plenty of videos on my channel on how different ways you can just use beef and make all kinds of different meals. So go check out some of those videos, see if those would be something you might like. But I'm trying to tell you, just cook you up some beef, season it how you want. Let me show you what I did. This is what I did. Now, I just kept it simple because I keep these in stock right here, okay? I always talk about these tortillas. They're 0 carb tortillas. This is the Sriracha Ranch. You cannot beat the Sriracha Ranch, I'm trying to tell you. It's just so good. They come already flavored. There's a Chipotle one. They also have a regular if you don't want to get down like that. That's totally cool, whatever you want to do. And if you don't like these tortillas, I always recommend you add like a lettuce wrap or just put it over some salad. That'll work great too. If you don't want to get down to tortillas, not a problem. but I use 3 tortillas, and the secret on the tortilla, try this out, check this out. Now this is a jalapeno hummus. You don't have to get jalapeno if you don't want to. But man, it's so good. So what I did is I just put, 1 serving is 2 tablespoons. So what I did is I just put a serving on 3 tortillas. Okay, put it down before you put the meat on, and it takes the flavor of the tortillas, the tacos, the beef, it just takes the flavor of everything to another level. I'm trying to tell you, add this on there. Like I said, you don't have to go with the jalapeno if you don't want to, but I went with the jalapeno. I like to get a little spice in there. And I'm trying to tell you, check this out, okay? Try that out. Put a little bit of hummus on your tortilla if you eat hummus. If it's not in your diet, then just keep it out. That's fine, nothing wrong with that. But add a little bit of hummus to them tortillas. It's gonna take that flavor to the next level, all right? Now I just seasoned the meat with either Slap Your Mama or Tony Chachere's, either one. Tony Chachere's is great, Slap Your Mama's great, they're both great. I also season that broccoli with these too, okay? So keep these in stock. I talk about these in all my videos. You can get these anywhere. Any store has Tony Chachere's and Slap Your Mama, okay? I'm trying to tell you, pick one, use it, you'll use it all the time. Keep it in stock, all right? And on the tacos, I had to go with that fire sauce. If you know about this fire sauce, let me know, all right? This Taco Bell fire sauce, you might be thinking, man, this dude's telling me to eat some Taco Bell hot sauce. Now, come on. Yeah, try it out. I'm trying to tell you, try it out. If you know, you know. If you don't know, go try it out and then let me know what you think. Because, man, this stuff is good. I was surprised. I was told, man, I used to be the same way. Man, I ain't putting no Taco Bell hot sauce on my taco. Man, you crazy? I tried it. It's so good, all right? But if you don't want to go with the Taco Bell, if you're like, man, I ain't going to put no Taco Bell in my house, you can just go with something like this if you want to, okay? There's all kinds of different kind of hot sauce. You don't even have to go with hot sauce. If hot sauce is something you don't get down with, I like to put a lot of flavor in my meals, okay? So I'll add a little bit of hot sauce. It tastes great, fires it up a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm trying to tell you, if you know, let me know in the comments if you know about that Taco Bell fire sauce, okay? There's also a Diablo one too. Let me know if you know about that fire sauce. If you know, you know on this. And the one other thing I had for protein, I always have this usually after the gym, or it's just such an easy way just to get 25 grams of protein. I'll talk about this right here. Kaged vanilla whey protein. You don't have to go with Kaged if you don't want to. You go with your own personal, whichever one that you use. Just try to get a whey protein isolate. But I found that Kaged, I've been using it for years. The vanilla one tastes amazing. It mixes well. It doesn't get you all bloated or anything like that. It's just so good. If you've seen my other videos, I've mixed it with my yogurts. I've made desserts out of it. Go check those out. But I'm always using Kaged vanilla. 1 scoop is going to get you 25 grams of protein. I'll put a link in the description, if you want to check it out. But this is the one I go with. You don't have to if you don't want to. Go with the one you want to go with, not a problem. But this is one I go with. That's why I recommend it, because I've been using it for years. So remember, 1 scoop is going to get you 25, can y'all see that? 25 grams of protein now, look at that, okay? And only 110 calories, come on now, you can't beat. Okay, so I had the Kaged protein, I had the 8 ounces of chicken, and then I had the 8 ounces of beef yesterday. Okay, like I said, you don't have to eat all that in one meal, okay? But what you can do is just cook it so it can be ready, okay? I showed while I was cooking the chicken breast, I was also cooking the beef while I was cooking it, and I was steaming that broccoli at the same time, okay? The broccoli is so easy, it just steams while you're cooking everything else. So I had the chicken, and then later on throughout the day, that's when I had the beef. But total came out to 140 grams of protein and under 1,000 calories. So if that's something that you're looking for, now I also ate other things. I don't eat only 1,000 calories a day. This is just a way to show you how you can reach your protein goal and not a lot of calories, because I've gotten a lot of questions about, hey, I'm trying to reach my protein goals, but I keep going over in my calories. Okay, I got you covered. Let me show you how to do it, all right? So these are just some of the meals I try to recommend you eat whole foods all the time. Go with those first, but just use that protein as a supplement. If you need to bump up your protein a little bit, in my opinion, nothing wrong with adding a little protein shake in there. Even 2 if you need one in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, that gets you 50 grams of protein right there. If you're struggling to get your protein up, do what it takes to hit your protein goal, but always focus on trying to get it through whole foods, like eggs, cottage cheese, beef, chicken, fish, tuna, all that good stuff, okay? Focus there first, but if you need a supplement, that's when I recommend adding the protein powders. That's when I recommend adding the protein chips and the protein bars and stuff like that. So hopefully this video helped you out. Let me know in the comments if it does, because I like making these videos for you, because this is how I eat anyways. I'm gonna get my protein goals no matter what. That is my goal, to hit my protein goals Once I do that, then everything else is just extra. It's all good. So if protein is something that you struggle with, I got you covered. Look at all my videos on my channel. I show you how to make different meals. I like to mix and match. I don't like to eat the same things over and over and over again, but I do like to keep it tasty, and I do like to hit my protein goals. So I'm here to share that with you. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you next time. Let's go.